Listen up! It's going down! The Piledriver podcast! Let's go! We from the O! You need to know! We got Mike, Vince, and Tony on the show! Piledriver! Piledriver podcast! It's the Piledriver podcast!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is a special day. It is a brand new episode of the Piledriver podcast, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. Happy 316 to everybody out there in the wrestling world. I am the best in the world. To my left is Tony Ford, and down low is old Stabby Vince.
What's up?
Man, what a night, boys. What a night we had last night at RSW. The Ides of March returned to the American Legion.
It was a good show. Damn good show.
Very good show.
It was a damn good show. We all pulled out in full force. The American Legion, Jill's in the chat. She came in the chat because I don't have a Brazzy Swami shirt on this evening. She like, I rock the green. You know, tomorrow is St. Patty's Day, so we're doing the green. We're rocking the green PDP shirt today. But yes, the Ides of March came back to Parma. The card was stacked. Vince scheduled for commentary. Myself scheduled to be the referee, along with the Iron Satch. And it started off hot. I mean, I'll pull the card up, and this is actually how the show started. Mr. Entertainment, this looks like a mugshot, by the way.
It does.
Issues an open challenge. Okay? It could have been anybody, man. It could have been anybody, and I never expected it to be who it was. Vince, let him know. Take it away.
Well, there's a reason why I can barely talk today. As usual, Dave Kitch comes out, and he's the ring announcer for RSW. But I think Dave had enough of all of Mr. Entertainment, JD Smooth's mouth, and JD wanted to issue a challenge. Well, Dave accepted.
He got a challenge, all right.
The premier talent, Dave Kish, accepted.
What a debut.
Speaking of Mr. Entertainment in the chat himself right now.
Oh, man.
He would like his own mugshot.
He would like his own mugshot. Yes. Not only did Dave come out and answer the challenge, but I thought it was super hilarious that he introed them. Said somewhat entertaining JD Smooth, it was just Dave Kish killed it last night, and then able to go in the ring and put up more than what I thought I'd ever seen. Like, I know Dave Kish can go. I've seen Dave Kish trains and stuff like that, but I never expected Dave Kish to pull what Dave Kish pulled.
Right.
No, he looked great out there. Looked awesome. You can definitely tell he's been putting in the work.
Yeah, no, 100%. Dave Kish answers the open challenge, picks up the W over Mr. Entertainment. Oh, that's right. He called him J.D. Smith. Somewhat entertaining right. J.D. Smith.
Yes.
So the golden rule in wrestling, we say this almost every show, card subject to change. We all know this last night. Unfortunately, one half of the former RSW Tag Champions, Jimmy James, was not able to make the show. So Tim does what Tim does best. He moved some things around. He adjusted here. He adjusted there. And we still got all of our matches. Taking Anthony Rucker out of the Fatal 4-Way match and plugging him into this tag team match with RJ Jonesy against Flying Ryan O'Neal and the debuting Ace Carter.
As a tag team, they called themselves the Flying Aces.
The Flying Aces, all right.
And then I did actually hear a good combo. Not the funny one. I won't repeat the funny one that we heard, but there was a new tag team name for Rucker and Jonesy. I heard somebody say the Golden Stars. I kind of liked that.
Yeah. Yes.
He's the
Golden
rock
Star.
star. I can dig it.
And the Rock Stars.
Great match. I was a little, we've seen Ryan before. Ace Carter coming in, kind of new to the scene. Put on a pretty solid match. Ryan as last time. That's 2 matches in a row where he's thoroughly impressed me. The kid's pretty good. Jonesy, he's fucking Jonesy. Come on now.
Yeah.
He did a great job. Jonesy killed it. Rucker killed it. They were flying all around the outside. All in all, this was a pretty solid tag team match.
For sure. You can definitely tell that Ace Carter and Ryan O'Neal trained at the same facility at Dojo Worldwide.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, they worked really well together.
Chris Onyx in the chat said Stabby and
What
metal balls Tony.
Yeah.
My eyebrows are still getting tight though. I'm just saying. Chris went way up last night. So this match, like I said, this match was good. He said, "And my twin." That's right. I'm coming in. I'm gonna be a stunt double. And here's
Could you imagine?
Here's the other match. Okay, so we had Corey Sparks not able to make the show as well. Anthony Rucker moved to the tag team match. So in was plugged JP Levin and the debuting Brazi Suave. Okay.
Hell.
I love Remy. I've always
West Side
been a fan of
Luchadors.
Remy Levin. Logan Taylor, he's RSW staple.
Oh yeah.
Coming in, JP, we've all seen before. JP, we know can go as well.
Yes.
Coming out of your mom's basement.
Let's talk about the pop in the debut. Like nobody knew. I didn't, the pop for the West Side Luchador was intense last night.
Yeah, they were loving that man.
Okay, boys in the chat, they're going at it. Vito Mozzarella says, "Long time no see, Onyx." And Onyx says, "Yeah, because you passed out after Brosnan put his nuts."
Oh man!
Oh, come on, keep
my
it PG,
God.
boys.
Oh man!
Brazi with the huge pop last night in Parma.
There he is.
Really, really proud to see him come on debut. He got some great moves and unfortunately unable to pick up the victory as Logan Taylor, the crafty RSW vet, does what he does best. Gets the 1, 2, 3 for the win there. Here we go. He's in the chat. One half of Bear City Vice is in the chat. Vito Mozzarella and his teammate Norm going. Yeah, right. You see, like how the accent changes.
You instantly went into the accent.
Yeah, did you know it even? Was it a conscious thing that happened?
It just comes when I say Bear. I don't know. It's the Bear City Vice. Bear City Vice, Vito Mozzarella, and Norm taking on the team of Colin Crew and DLA. Pretty tough.
This was actually a double debut tag team match.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say anything about these guys. It seemed at one point somebody came out of left field, and somehow Colin Crew ended up handcuffed to the ring post.
Yeah, that was some kind of tomfoolery there, a little dirty cop action.
Yes, sir. Yeah, allowed them to pick up the W.
I was able to confiscate some illegal drugs from these guys last night in the middle of the ring.
I saw you put it in your pocket. Did you properly dispose of it?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. It was properly disposed of last. Autumn in the chat saying, "Vince, you fucking killed it last night." We forgot to mention that afterwards, after Dave Kish won his match against JD Vice, Kim decided to give him the night off, and Stabby Vince was promoted to ring announcer. That's my boy. Killed it.
This was a good match, though. This was a great match. Like,
yeah,
great debut for both.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were still going. My bad. No, I agree. 110%. Great debut for both. Norm coming back, showing up. Vito as well. The way these guys tag team, and I hate it to say it with under the tutelage of Cole Johnson. Bear City Vice is shooting for the stars here, picking up a win in their debut over Pretty Tough, whether it be by unscrupulous means or not. It was a win. We got next here. The RSW Women's Championship was on the line. Lexa Sin defended against Mars Cress. Mars gave it her all here. She tried her best. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Just wasn't enough for the shooting star.
Wasn't it? Alexis able to defend that title once again. She is now in two back-to-back events, defeated the entirety of Moist. This match, another one I want to say real quick. Shout out to our homie Vance. He was sick, so hopefully you're feeling better, big fella.
Yep, big shout out to Vance.
Still in attendance, taking on one half of Saturday Night Special, DD Vice.
So I want to point out that this was, one of those matches that I'm surprised hasn't happened yet. But this is also a precursor to what's going to be coming up in the near future for RSW, because both Vinny and DD Vice will be in a Hoss fight in an upcoming RSW event.
April 26th. We're going to have more info on that as it comes available. But yeah, it is going to be a Hoss fight down in Clarksburg at the Harrison County Parks and Rec Center. Yeah, it's going to be some big boys down there. DD Vice, Vinny Maverick. I know. I can't even tell you off the top of my head. Probably that one big crazy guy who's been running around with Misery Inc. Who knows? Who knows?
Right.
But DD Vice.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
No, this match didn't really go the way I was expecting it to be completely honest with you boys. We definitely saw some wild moves, but I don't think I've ever seen just a random piece of plywood pulled from underneath the ring. So it really got me hyped. That was pretty unique, especially because the concept of DD Vice is the human double wide. So sometimes you just gotta fix that mobile home of yours, man.
Right? You never know what you need under the ring.
Patch shop never hurt anybody. For those who aren't really that familiar with DD Vice, I've seen DD Vice work probably as many, if not more, death matches than I have seen him work regular matches. So when that Brozzy in the chat, I gotta say it now. When DD Vice brought that plywood into play, I knew that was more so up his alley, and that made me a little worried for Vinny Maverick. The big guy is agile, though, able to step out of the way at DD Vice going for that spear, and DD Vice puts himself through his own piece of plywood.
Yep.
We got JP Levin in the chat, right? And then right after that, we're going to talk about this. At one point, we got the JP Levin ass spot. Brozzy tried to pull JP Levin down. I can't remember. And pull JP's whole ass out. Brozzy,
my God.
I think I saw more than I needed.
He had the Shawn Michaels spot going down in Parma. Hold on.
Also, shout out Vinny for utilizing the low ceilings in the American Legion and hitting that moonsault off the second rope.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was... His moonsault's already nuts as it is.
JD Smooth's trying to give us flowers but hate on us at the same time.
It's okay.
He said I suck as a ref, but no, he's just kidding, and you're not as entertaining as him. But you did a damn good job. Yeah, well, he lost. So we got cheered, and Vince came out to the fucking Piledriver theme song. It's top notch.
Yeah, so good.
I had to.
This match.
Oh my God.
All right. What's the big
Yes.
guy's name? Vince Kronos? He scared the
Kronos
shit
the
out of me.
Berserker.
He scared the shit out of me a bunch of times.
Oh, he had a little hat.
But he had the
I asked
little
him if I could
hat.
wear it.
He did have a little
Like a
hat,
little
but
Kurt
he
Angle
tried to
hat.
lick my face.
What?
He tried to lick me. He was like,
I don't even know how he could get his tongue through that mask.
yeah, I don't know. He came
The
at me
mask was
wild.
sick.
And the other one, what's the other one's name?
It's. I think it's the Lost Prophet Amos, but it might be something else. Prophet Amos. I can't
The
remember.
Prophet of
Unfortunately,
Pain. Amos,
Prophet of Pain. That's right.
I believe. Because that's what it said on the back of his jacket. I couldn't remember. And I didn't look. And he said, with that being said, fuck you both. Amanda said the small children were laughing so hard when the butt was out, just making all kinds of jokes. They were making fun of JP's ass. That's fun. Ain't no sucking shit on Big Nasty's side of the world as Big Nasty
Oh man.
pull that victory last night.
Hey, I can't say enough. It is Big Nasty's world, and we are just living in it.
But back to this match, the Wicked versus the Feisty Boys. Paulie and Cody have been on a tear since winning those tag team titles. They, keep getting better as a team. They're able to do more. I don't know who's going to be able to stop them. If anybody, I thought it was potentially going to be the Wicked. Big Amos the Berserker is insanely big. That picture does not do him justice. He is just as big as if not bigger than Cody and Paul.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Amanda said, Vinny, she loved your shirts. I did like the Nasty World shirt.
I did also like, and again, I think I spoke on this the last time we saw the Wicked, but Oracle, like just the presence of her alone on the sidelines, just is just so creepy. Like you never know what she could pull. I love that concept of having that, like not so much a manager, but just that added, source of
voodoo, the added sorcerer at ringside. Yeah, dude, she had that fucking Wicked like skull on her face or something. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell was going on.
And remember the last time we saw them, they were in the same similar outfit that they're in the card photo, but this time they came out in more of like a white cowboy look. Like he had they both had cowboy hats on, even though the one was a tiny hat. But I was
that
like,
is true.
I'm like, this is kind of wild, but I'm kind of here for it.
Yeah, I was. They said they were from Waverly Hills, is where they were, built.
Right, the Waverly Hills Sanitarium.
And just, whatever, man. They were fucking crazy. The big dude is just insane. They were able to subdue Kronos, and Amos got the PB implant.
And I saw that in person for the first time. That move is
so
nice.
So
good.
I'm just saying. And yeah, Amanda said, what the hell was up with Paulie had potatoes after match win? He had potatoes in his pocket.
Yeah, 2 potatoes.
What can I say? It was tasty.
You never know what Paulie Kilp is. Your semi-main event was a number 1 contenders match for the RSW Heavyweight Championship. I don't know what to say here, boys. After further review, it seemed that Cole Johnson had his feet on the ropes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That was kind of a rough one.
I was out of position. Yep. I'm making sure the shoulders were down. Onyx's shoulders were down. And, Norm and Vito coming out, Bear City Vice inserting themselves into this. I don't know. They should have stayed out of it. It had nothing to do with them. Even Cole said it had nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
Whether by hook or by crook, man. Whether by hook or by crook, man. Cole gets the W, gets that number 1 contendership, but
in a hard hitting match between
it was
and Cole Johnson.
Such a good match. The crowd was on fire the whole time, back and forth.
Yeah, they had the crowd eating out of their hands at this one. This was top-notch match from RSW. And I mean, if I'm not mistaken, that's 2 in a row for each of these guys. That last time when RSW came to town, Braza and Chris Onyx put on a banger, and Cole tangled with the cheeseburger, both of which were awesome matches then. So we can only see as Colt moves on to face Theo Strong for that heavyweight championship. But I highly doubt this is over between Onyx and Bear City Vice, as afterwards, after the match was over, Chris Onyx was joined by Brazzi and Cisco Sucio, and they just destroyed poor Vito Mozzarella. Only time will tell what happens, going forward. We do know that Cole Johnson did get that number one contendership. He was able to walk out of Parma victorious. Matt Ward in the chat. What up, buddy? How are you doing? I believe we saw Matt at the show last night. He said he's going to come and check us out. So thanks for popping in, bro. We appreciate you.
So and then I just want to point out real quick that now that we saw what we saw from this match, we have BCV already headed by Colt Johnson. So now do we have a stable under Chris Onyx? Like does Brazzi and Cisco form a union with Chris and become some sort of power against BCV?
The
My voice is
deities.
cracked so bad.
The deities.
Yeah, we never know. Time will tell, like you guys said.
And last but most certainly not least, the main event of the evening was misbilled. It was not an RSW Internet title match. It was just a match, a challenge match, so to speak. Matt Taylor against Theo Strong. Is that correct, Vince?
It was correct, and I even as well announced it incorrectly in ring. But to my dismay, Theo threatened to quit on the spot. So we ended up agreeing that no titles were on the line at this point, and it was just a straightforward match.
Right.
It was just that. Matt Taylor able to pick up the victory here. But the big story, after pinning the RSW heavyweight champion, Vince was able to catch up with Matt Taylor. What did he have to say?
So Matt ended up, after all of that, because Theo didn't want to put his title on the line last night, Matthew said, well, next time we come to Parma, May 17th, it is me and you for your title. And all anyone could say at that point was Theo was in the ring just screaming, no, no, no. So now we have a match already set for the next show in Parma.
Well, he knows that, Matt Taylor has that number. Matt Taylor was able to pin his shoulders down to his mat. So the boogeyman is a little scared, I think.
I agree.
Matt, dude, we're all doing good, man. We're rocking on from the show last night, getting ready for the show this weekend. I don't know where you are from, but you are in the Parma area. So if you're not doing anything this Saturday, we'd love to see you at Lorain County Community College for Mega Presents Chillin Like a Villain. We're going to get into that here in a second. I do want to. I do know Tony. Tony went to the concession stand last night.
Yes, yeah.
What did you get, buddy?
I got that chili hot dog, man. That shit was real good.
I told you.
And like not to slap to the.
Yeah. I imagine it all seemed good. They have a really good selection.
The mozzarella sticks were really good. I had some of those. And
I think people forget that there's a bar over on the other side
too.
Like
the bar set in there.
The pizza, dude. The pizza. No, they were making mozzarella sticks. I was bombing. But the pizza that was ordered, I have no idea where the pizza.
Yeah, where did the pizza come from? Even it looked like it kind of appeared twice too.
They gave me a slice of pizza, dude, and they had one pepperoni on it, right?
What?
It was this big.
Yeah.
It literally covered the whole slice, dog. It was like it was awesome. So Amanda said cheese fries and mozzarella sticks were good. Pizza was good. Tony says the chili dogs are slamming. Shout
Gigantic.
out to W for once again killing it with the food, killing it with the concessions. It's most definitely appreciated. Good food and good wrestling. Tony's got some pictures. Well, let's look. We got some ones. What else do we got here? Look at bam.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of bins.
We're gonna put up these and we're gonna throw these up because these are that's a fucking great picture. These are Bobby's pictures, or these your pictures?
These first two are mine, and the Bobby's
Okay.
is the last.
Okay, so photo creds going out to Tony Fortier on these first two. Look at this man. Look at the
That's
passion.
awesome.
Look at the passion in Vince's face
So
right there.
good.
Oh, there we are. There we are.
PDP.
And then this one right here. This probably is my new favorite photo. So shout out to Bobby for this one. This was a good one. This was a good one. Me and Vince.
So good.
We had a little shake. We had a
We had
little handshake.
little double tap, too sweet. It was nice. So shout out to Bobby for capturing that for us, man. We definitely appreciate it. RSW killed again in Parma. I know the next show coming soon in West Virginia. I believe it's in Buckhannon. And it's no love, no loss, no love. I was going to say no love, no loss.
Yep, on the 28th.
On the 28th, I mean, right now we know that Theo Strong is defending his title. So even if he might not even have a title to defend against Matt Taylor. But he will be fighting against NWA star Kerry Morton.
Which is wild.
Yeah. Big time.
Trevor Gage going up against Logan Taylor in a bar fight. So two, member of the Unappreciated and Logan Taylor, former member of the Unappreciated, going against each other in a bar fight. The Feisty Boys putting the tag team titles on the line against the Sawyer brothers. Lexus Sin defending her title against Luscious Luna. Kevin Tyler, as seen on Tough Enough. I'm not familiar with Kevin Tyler, but he will be going one-on-one with Johnny Duff. JD Gatton will be going against Big Nasty Vinny Maverick. And Paparazzi will be teaming up with Anthony Rucker in a tag team match against Tyler Rostfeld and Lane Callie, two men who we just saw go to war with each other at the last RSW event we went to down at the college.
Yep.
So now that they're on a team, we'll see how they can cohabitate. But that is the end of this month on the 28th in Buckhannon. It is 21+ show. Unfortunately, the kids got to stay home for that one. So
RSW is working on an all ages show for that area, though. So keep your eyes open.
Yes, I did hear they were working on getting a Buckhannon show for all ages. But coming this Saturday, Mega Championship Wrestling finally returns to Lorain County Community College Fieldhouse with Chillin Like a Villain. And as always, this card is stacked. I can't even, just the first match. Boom.
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 The
Suplex Shogun Jackson Stone going one-on-one with Killer Chris Cole. Cole's on a winning streak. Shogun's on a losing streak, just recently losing that title to Cole Johnson. We'll see. I mean, this is one. Again, get your tickets. This one's going to be a banger.
This is what you would stereotypically hear Jim Ross say. It's going to be a slobber knocker, boys, and that's exactly
right.
What this is. This is just going to be a fight.
Hard hitting.
I thought we will. Oh snap! Look at that. I can't wait for Chillin Like a Villain, my first mega show.
Let's go.
Let's go. Big Joe coming in hot. Jill going to be there Saturday. Hex, yeah, we will see you Saturday. She's coming to support Cole Johnson.
And
Brasi.
Don't forget Brasi.
She's coming to support Colt, Brasi, and Bear City Vice. And Bear City Vice takes on the Philly and Marino Experience for the Mega Tag Team Championships.
We could have new champs.
We could have new champs. Philly and Marino have not been seen really since their last, the win over Cash Inc. We've seen Cash Inc. essentially falling apart at the seams. Ken is trying their best to keep them together, keep them on the same page. Meanwhile, Bear City Vice sneaks in and claims #1 contendership.
Yep. Well, and this the role that they've been on Turmoil, and just like I would not be surprised to see them sneak out a victory and become the new tag team champions after Saturday. Not even the slightest.
I mean, it's not that, you know, they're out here, you know, patrolling the streets, you know, Deputy Vito and Detective Norm, you know, they've
Looking for
got
that
the
good
tools they
stuff.
need. Yeah, they're looking for that good stuff.
And they think Philly and Marino might have it in the form of the tag team gold.
That's right.
Well, this Saturday, they get their shot. We'll see if they can, you know, actually make some arrests on this case they've been working on for a while.
I mean, Vito's pretty good with those handcuffs, so.
Mm-hmm.
Colt Johnson will be in action defending that title against probably his most formidable foe yet. Super
Definitely one of the biggest.
This is gonna be a fun match, honestly. Like, I hope Colt gets his ass squashed.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I mean, he deserves
You're supposed to be unbiased here, sir.
I just, you know, Colt's just gotta watch out for that wig, dude. Don't rip that wig off.
Seriously, though.
That's true. That's like
Okra lose it.
Yeah.
Jeff Callahan in the chat. RSW results from Saturday at Parma. We did that earlier in the show. If you want, you can rewind, check it out at the beginning of the show. I apologize, but that was the first half. Tommy said, "Tony, you're trash."
That's all right. That's all right.
Colt Johnson put that title on the line against Super Oprah.
And you know, I just want to point out that, you know, we are still on this indie legend killer tour. So, you know,
I mean,
just trying to add another notch to that belt.
Let's be honest. Super Oprah is definitely, in my opinion, I would say an indie legend.
For sure.
Tony, that's why you sit behind the scenes.
Yeah, I see it over there. Yeah.
Okay. Our next match of the Brass Knuckles Championship will be on the line. Will the Brazzy Knuckles era continue, or will it be the era of B-Boy?
I mean, we're talking about people on a run. Yeah.
Just look at this card. Like both these guys are just made for this. Like made for this whole show. Chilling like a villain. Like just this embodies. Like just this photo alone embodies Chilling like a villain. And I'm so here for it. I'm so.
It really does.
B-Boy Bowers just blends into the background.
Yeah, he does.
Right.
Coming out with a new, you know, B-Boy Bowers has been falling through this portal just all that. He fell back to the 70s, and Disco Dustin was fun and peace-loving and happy and just dancing all over the place. And this new 90s version of B-Boy Bowers comes with a mean streak.
And a friend.
And a friend in Yo Yoder.
Yo Yoder.
Funky Yo Yoder, who will also be making
his
his
head
debut. And we'll get into that here in a second. But B-Boy Bowers in the mean streak coming out on Turmoil, making a statement against Brazzy Suave. Like, could this be the end of the Brazzy Knuckles era?
Gotta show up on Saturday and see.
I mean, B-Boy Bowers, Dustin Bowers is, you know, like I said, the mean streak is fueling him. That the goal in his eye. He sees it and he wants it. Brandon in the chat, B-Boy Bowers and Funky Yo Yoder are the new Public Enemy.
Man. Oh, no. Mega Boo's Most Wanted is what
Mega Boo's Most Wanted. Matt Tool in the chat. What's up, guys? How are you, Matt? Thank you for joining and hanging out with us. Jill said she can't wait to see the Brazzy Knuckles era come to an end.
Oh.
Tommy said Brazzy is going to be 10 pounds lighter on Saturday. Projecting Brazzy to lose that title to B-Boy Bowers. Like Vince said, the only way you'll see it firsthand is if you come to the show on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Now this match.
Baby.
Oh.
So let me talk from a viewer's perspective, because this week, as we know, I work second shift. I was not able to make Turmoil. Vincent Nothing shows up to extend the 5-minute challenge, and it was answered by former mega heavyweight champion Bryson Teller, who beat the 5-minute challenge.
That he did.
Vincent Nothing was not able to pin Bryson Teller in 5 minutes, and the challenge was laid out for Chillin Like a Villain for not a 5-minute challenge, but a regular wrestling match. And this one is going to cook.
Yes. Like straight up fire.
Yes.
Tommy said it best in the chat. Banger alert. This agreed 110%. Obviously, Vincent Nothing, the size, the power advantage, Bryson, the quickness, the agility. But you gotta give Bryson the edge when it comes to heart, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he puts his all into it.
You got to think, though, Vincent Nothing is probably going to have Christian Napier lurking somewhere.
You are correct. But don't forget, he's also in action.
That's right.
He is also in action.
This is true.
But
So
I
he
will
might
say
not.
there is plenty of pictures, especially when one Colt Johnson went up against RSP, where
Mhm.
Vincent Nothing was not alone, but it was not Christian by his side.
Right.
Don't sleep on fucking Big Al.
Yep.
Big Al could be there. We never know who Vincent Nothing is rolling with. We do know, like you said, that Christian will be there going one-on-one with. Oh, that's not the next. I thought it was the next match.
Well, my bad. There you go.
Yeah. Christian will be there going one-on-one with one of my favorites. He's graced covers of video games. He's graced the sacred temples of Lucha Underground. He's been on WWE. Mad Dog Matt Cross, MD Matt Cross, Son of Havoc, whatever he goes by, whatever you decide to call him. Matt Cross will be going one-on-one with Christian Napier, and this is going to be another banger, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these guys are just going to put on a clinic.
Right.
I love Matt Cross. I've always loved Matt Cross.
Me too.
So just,
when
it comes to
so
shows, he puts on.
Dude, I mean, I had to have him sign my copy of PlayStation 2's Backyard Wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah, he's drunk on the cover with hair and shit like it's fucking 30 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah. So Matt Cross coming back to town. Really, really excited for that. So again, this is why I think Christian might be a little preoccupied. It's not like he has a walk in the park at Chillin Like a Villain. His matchup is not it's not Funky Yo Yoder, that's for sure.
Yes.
Speaking of Funky Yo Yoder, I'm really happy for the man to be making his debut at Chillin Like a Villain in, as what Big Nasty likes to call it, the big building.
Yep.
But the straw that he drew,
Eep.
I'm a little worried for you, Funky Yo. Wrath has been looking for Pastor CeeLo, who is lost in the portal, and he's just been angry.
Wrath is always angry. I
mean, you've seen what he does to me, man.
Yeah, I mean, you saw him. Did you see him searching for CeeLo around in the portal, though? He's flipping through his phone and stuff. So, I mean, you never know what's going through Wrath's head, man. Like, I think he's going to want a quick match.
I agree. So he can get back on the hunt. Exactly. As we've seen on Turmoil the past couple weeks, though, Funky Yo Yoder is not to be slept on. The man has been doing his due diligence. I'll give it to him. So
yeah, he's skyrocketing his stock, man. Funky Yo Yoder.
The draft stock of Funky Yo Yoder
going up.
Gotta invest soon.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens in this. This should be a Vincent Nothing 5-minute challenge for Funky Yo Yoder in terms of draft. I mean, take it easy on him. Don't hurt him too bad. Just make it quick.
Don't hurt him, Wraith.
Don't
And
hurt.
then last but most certainly not least, our heavyweight championship will be decided as the Demon King Kala defense against former champion Alex Daniels. After winning the one-on-one match with Christian Napier to win that number one contendership to try to get back, I've seen nothing but Alex train. I've seen nothing but Alex in the gym getting it. Kalam, I've seen obviously fighting big nasty Vinny Maverick on Turbo. 2 weeks in a row.
2 times. He's come close 2 weeks in a row to losing his title. So
I mean, that is also correct. So Alex has definitely been paying attention. Alex is definitely working his, moves. He's good. I guarantee you we see stuff new from Alex that we've never seen before. I just, Kalam's ready. He's definitely after fighting Vinny, like I believe it was Tommy said, that's who you pick as a warm-up match. You pick Big Nasty not once but twice.
He's no walk in the park. Vinny Maverick is no walk in the park. So for Kalam to just brush it off like that says a lot.
Yep.
Cody Gray in the chat said, "Did y'all pick out some flowers for Yoder?"
No.
And then he said, "Triple threat." And he got screwed with some sucker shit. There was no sucker shit in the last match. Vince refereed last match. I watched it. There was no sucker shit that I saw. I don't know who Stinky N is. Send me the link. Send you the link to what, Stinky N? Thanks for tuning in on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate it, definitely. But yeah, no, Kalam putting that title on the line against Alex Daniels. This match will be, a bang. This match, it will be one. Power versus speed. Former champion trying to regain their title. He still wants us to send him the link. I don't know what link he's talking about.
I mean, I'll send him my Venmo link if he wants to give me
some. Piledriver Cash App.
What? Hold on, let me go.
I don't know what's going on with this YouTube. Yeah, go just do it.
I'm going to the YouTube. I'm gonna check it out. What's going on?
Stinky in here. But anyways, and now let's not, we will talk a little bit more about it coming up. We did get a match sold out, or not sold out. Look, Matt got me when I said something. We did get a match announced for the first episode of Power Slam Red Brand. So we'll be getting more into that. I know that the returning Dontavio, he's going to be in action. And I know that's the that was the match that was announced, and I just can't remember it off the top of my head who he's fighting. Or the Lost Prodigy, Dio Salvador versus Dontavio, the first episode of Power Slam Red. Matthew Toole says the front row sold out. Brandon is replying in the chat. Matt, no, it is not. We have a couple left that have opened up. So get a hold of that man right there if you want to get your tickets. I don't know if they are available on the website still. General admission still available on the website. Will be available at the door. Brandon said there's a couple front row that's available. So get with him. And hopefully we will see everybody this Saturday. Boys, do we have anything else? Yes, Joe, you'll be good to buy GA at the door.
Yeah, I got a couple flowers to give. So I'll just go right into it. Big shout out to Dave Kitch tonight or last night, just shelling out, but also giving me enough trust to take over after him. That's some big boots to fill. Shout out Tim Cross and Scott Bunner for trusting me in that position. And then also, I just wanted to shout out everybody at NeoPro for putting on their show on Friday. Unfortunately, none of us could have made it, but just seeing from the photos and everything that Jose and everyone else was posting, I'm just really happy to see that you guys had such a great turnout. And just we missed you. We were bummed that we couldn't go, but we'll see you at the next one for sure.
I got something to
Absolutely.
speak on that real quick. Vince, I don't know if you saw the post. I'm sure you saw them, but you weren't familiar. We've been to multiple NeoPro shows. The lady that makes our gyros, the lady that made our macaroni and cheese, Callie Kramer out there, she ran a Sunrise Cafe, unfortunately passed away. So we want to send our love and prayers to our family, everybody going through it out there. She was a big part of the wrestling world. She was a big part of wrestling in general. But yeah, so, I sat for her daughter. She did have a younger daughter. So prayers to her family. I just want to say that.
Yep. Send our condolences.
So on that note, we will see everybody, we hope, this Saturday at Mega Chillin Like a Villain. Yes, Jill, we will see you. Matt Toole said RSW last night was fun. You made my son's night, Vince, by taking a pic with him. So there you go, big dog.
That made my night, so thank you,
Love
man.
it.
We will see everybody this Saturday. Mega Chillin Like a Villain, Lorain County Community College Fieldhouse. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Big match card. Everything's going to be, food's going to be flowing. Everything's going to be a great time as always. Mega always puts on a great show. And then, like I said, we will be back next Sunday right here, same time, 8 p.m. live on your Facebook, on your YouTube. We will see you all next week.
Later.
See ya.